thanks for an absolutely amazing day. Back in 2018, there's like a few of us, like Gary Perkins and Caleb up there, and a few of us, and Dom. We were like, oh, we should try to do a B-Sides. That sounds like a great idea. But never kind of really thought that we would be in the conference center. We also didn't think we were going to be in a movie theater with rats, too, but that was a different one. It just really highlights like where our industry is going here on Vancouver Island. And, I'm often reminded, like I was at Bletchley Park this summer, and for anybody in the room knows the connection with Bletchley Park and computing and cryptography and all that. And I just think about like those scientists back then trying to do different things and innovate, and it was all about just working together and building community around it. And but you think where we came from, the time in Bletchley Park, and the computer there that they built, which was amazing that they built that back when they did, is crazy. But we're trying to build the same thing here. But it's all these volunteers that come up here and help and build this community, because we don't make any money at BSides. Like, we got seeded in 2019 with $10,000 American. So a company just like, hey, here you go, 10 grand, start a conference. We've been able to keep that 10 grand in the bank the whole couple years, and that's our goal. But we just kind of want to build a bigger community, bigger events. So you're going to get a survey shortly. That's going to be asking about things that you want differently and things like, please give us that feedback. We take it super seriously. We just want to build a bigger event for our community, better event for our community. But again, it's these volunteers here that put in the countless hours of doing it, especially the board. Like I've tried to pull back a little bit this year because it's a lot of work, but they've stepped up, jumping out and getting things done. So I just want to give a big round of applause for our board of directors and our volunteers here. I'm dropping stuff. So in about another month or so, you're going to see an email. We're going to do our AGM for Vancouver Island Security Research Society. So that is the society that kind of plans all this. We're wanting to get more people involved in it. So you don't necessarily have to be on the board, but if you want to come and help plan the conference or do something, we'll add an ad there. Come out and enjoy and help us out. More hands the merrier. More hands makes short work. But what we're going to do is we're going to give out our prize here. I'm going to get Sonia to come up because she's El Presidente, literally El Presidente. I'm going to get you a hat.
Mexican hat?
Yeah. You said it, not me. Don't call HR because you were HR. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway. Our first giveaway is from Hack Defender. It's a certified crimeware defender certification. I think it's worth like $3,000 US.
Around, yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to draw a number and hand it over. Yeah. Okay. So get your white ticket out. Oh, yeah, he's like.
I messed up. I had the brain fart.
It's okay. I have lots of those. I'm in my late 40s now. Okay. So this is for the Hack Defender certification. So the number is going to be 242-8131. 242-8131. We are going to keep going. We are going to keep going. Everybody's checked? Double checked? Because I'm going to draw a new one. And I'll fight you if you argue. Okay, I'm going to look away. Okay. 242-8142. 242-8142. All night. Going once, twice. Somebody else pull one. God, this suck. Steve.
242-8102.
242-8102. See, he came back and got his ticket. Okay. So come back after and see us, and we'll get your information, and we'll get that sent off to you. Jerry, okay? Okay. So This one's a funny story. I don't know, actually, no, sorry, it's not what kind of funny. So we had a vendor last year. I'm not going to say their name because that's embarrassing. But they had a sales guy, and he was a bit of a dumbass. So they fired him before the conference, but they didn't tell us they were shipping this to us. So I was like, oh, we'll keep it. It's vendor money, man. Come on. I work for a vendor. So I'm like, we're going to give it away as like dry pro. So I'm not going to even give him credit for it because, you know, if you get fired from your sales job, come on. I work in research, not in products, so I can say that. Okay. So this is cool. This is actually this thing's like worth like $350. Okay. 242-8174. There we go. Okay, so we don't have a date yet for next year, because the conference center doesn't like to give us dates like a year in advance. So if you see the manager out there, just tell him, like, give him a year. Like, do it. But we're going to be back next year. This is our best year ever. But please give us some feedback. If there's other events you want to see and things you want us to do, let us know. Let's do it. Like, let's build community here. But we're at Milestones tonight, starting in about an hour. I don't know if we can go early or not, but they have appies. So come get appies, buy your own beer, because we're not that rich of an association. And just kind of hang out and network, and we hope to see you next year. And thank you very much for coming out. Have a great evening.